Welcome to the D Morning Show.
I think it should be called the Random Show.
The Random Show.
The Random Show. No?
I just trying to find a name that works.
D squared. What if we had like different names? Like 3 different names.
And each time I said a different one, like
Yeah.
I am now.
Yeah.
We do have three names. We have the D&D Show. We have Double D Show. We have the D Squared Morning Show.
There you go. We can just have all of them. We're keeping all of them.
I like them all.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right, so welcome to another morning show. And today, fun facts.
Yes.
Fun facts. So today, Dorothy's a pumpkin.
Well, he was wearing a fun shirt. I had to wear a fun shirt too.
All right, so it's October. And for baseball fans, it's one of the most exciting times of year. This is when there's wild card, 1 game elimination. They play 160 some games or maybe 172, I don't know, something crazy. And then there's this short playoff span where they should actually expand it. Anyways, I grew up watching the Blue Jays. And I can't honestly say that I've been a loyal fan for years. But I mean, I remember being a little kid and I remember exactly where I was when Joe Carter hit the home run to win the World Series. And the Blue Jays are better now. They've been for the last couple of years. They're in the playoffs again. And it just reminds me of being a child. Tell me there.
Being a child?
Being a child.
Or your childhood?
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Being
Big
my
word
childhood.
for Drew.
Childhood. Being in my childhood?
It reminds me of my childhood.
Oh, thank you.
Teacher.
Teacher.
Student.
No, great student over here. So anyways, that's my fun fact. The Blue Jays exciting that the Blue Jays, there's excitement back in Canada around baseball, professional and Major League Baseball, and then it reminds me of being a kid and copying the athletes, the baseball players. I can tell you every single one of the starting lineup back in the day. So that's mine. I'm excited, a bit more excited around baseball, especially for the Blue Jays in Canada. So that's my fun fact. And yours?
Are you ready for my fun fact?
Oh, boy. I'm scared.
My fun fact. I have always seemed to manage to get food always stuck in my teeth.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And Drew tries to be so discreet about it, and I'm like, huh? What'd you say? What's that? What are you doing there? Which totally blows my cover.
Or she's like,
Or I'm like,
there's
mute.
people here. They can see you. Or they should turn on. So that's pretty entertaining.
yeah, and there was this one time where I was so frustrated. I'm like, man, not again. And I actually got mad at Drew for telling me I had stuff in my teeth. And he's like, what? You don't want me to tell you got stuff in your teeth?
Well, if I had something in my teeth, I would want someone to tell me. I'm like, so you not want me to tell you? Dorothy we'll be eating granola, and Dorothy will have the skin of a almond on one tooth, covering a tooth, and I'm like, am I supposed to say something here?
But you do, and then I'm like, oh.
That's always fun. Yeah.
Oh man.
So today we got some pumpkin talk.
Yes.
As you can see, we're still in
That's
October.
why I got my pumpkin shirt on.
We're gonna, in the next couple weeks, we're gonna carve some pumpkins and show you guys what we got.
Yeah.
And pumpkins, and then we're gonna do, what's the other one? Oh, we got our product and kind of product/tip of the week as well. So that's coming at you right now.
So where should we start?
We can start with the product. You actually
Yeah.
found this fantastic little product.
Well, I can't take complete credit for it because we were having stir fry with one of our good friends, and we each brought veggies. Drew and I brought a big bag of veggies, and she brought a big bag of veggies, and we threw it all together. But she brought this spice here, and it was delicious. Just adds a little kick, a little spice. And different flavor to a stir fry. So when I went to the grocery store, I checked it out, and I was happily surprised or happy to find out that it's all clean ingredients. You know, there's chili peppers. Let me see here. The spices, chili spices, garlic, lemongrass, ginger, shallots, coriander, and lime leaf. So it's all good, clean ingredients. So I picked one up, and we had a stir fry with it as well. And it's always nice. Like, we love stir fries. It's always our go-to meal. It's quick. It's fast. It always tastes delicious. But it's always nice to have something to spice it up a little differently. And it's difficult. Like, it's difficult to find products that are clean in which you can do that. So I was pretty excited. I found this in the, how do you call that aisle? The World Kitchen? I don't know.
Different names. Like
food from around the world.
Yeah.
Whatever that aisle is called, where it has all the different varieties of food from around the world. I found that in. And it's just called Thai Kitchen Red Curry Paste. So check it out if you can. It's delicious.
And we also buy this name brand Thai coconut milk.
Yeah, it's the best. Best coconut milk, yeah.
So the thing is when we create stir fries, we have all these delicious foods. And we have flavors coming from all kinds of different vegetables. And then we ruin it by dumping a whole bunch of sauces on it.
Yeah, conventionally, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that like, we have so many benefits, health benefits and nutrition benefits from a good, clean stir fry. So I think that by having a product like this, you still have the opportunity to enjoy the health benefits, and you still have a different kick, a different flavor, and then you don't have to worry about like dumping a bunch of soy sauce on, for example, or I don't know, there's a handful of spices or that most of us have in our cupboards for some reason. It's like we're supposed to have them there, or they come with the house, and they usually ruin the stir fry. So and go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's shocking when you look at the back of a spice jar. It's shocking what's in them. Like one time I looked at, oh gosh, lemon pepper, and there was I don't know how many ingredients, but a ton of ingredients, and half of which were chemicals. Were like names I couldn't pronounce. I'm like, what the heck is this?
That should be one of our products to stay away from.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper is one of the worst ones, I think.
Yeah, so like Drew was saying, we have all these spices in there, and then we go and sprinkle them on, and they are
take all the nutritional
taking the benefits away. Yeah.
Really putting more toxins in our body that way. So you may as well just go get some fast food, or put in a package that's has all these different ingredients that is going to put more stress and toxins on our body. So that's why it's important to look for a good clean product like this. Or you know what, I think that we don't always realize that our taste buds will change.
They do. So
if we use lemon, for example, our taste buds are actually going to transform and start enjoying lemon as a
spice? No, spice.
Well, as a flavor additive, I suppose. And ginger, for example, garlic, onions, those are all going to take a flavor on its own once you start mixing different vegetables together. And if you give it a chance, if you give your taste buds a chance to adapt and change, they will. If you try to stir fry without all these different sauces at one time, and the next time you say, oh, that was horrible, and dump a bunch of sauce and salt or whatever it is, and you don't give yourself a chance to change, then we don't give ourselves much chance of success or trying to move towards meals without all those synthetic sweeteners and whatever.
And you can actually enjoy the taste of the veggies as well. So that's what I found with my taste buds, right? Like they've adjusted, and like I enjoy the taste of the individual veggies instead of just all the sauce, because the sauce really hides the flavor of the veggies as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Great point.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about, is that all for stir fries?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So now we have pumpkin season, still October, pumpkin pie. Oh, are you going to talk about your cups, those little cup things?
Oh, my delicious cheesecake cups.
Yeah.
So actually, I was never like a huge like pumpkin fan, but recently over the past few years, I've been getting more into some pumpkin recipes. And actually, this year, Vanda in our group, Vanda Pumpkin Tourney. Her middle name should be Pumpkin. We actually said that Vanda should grow her own pumpkins.
Her own pumpkin field.
She needs her own pumpkin field
Swimming pumpkin.
because she likes a whole lot of pumpkin. But anyway, so I've been more inspired because of you, Vanda. And so I've been getting into all kinds of different recipes, which I enjoy sharing with you guys in the meal plan. So we've had pumpkin granola and pumpkin smoothie and all kinds of...
That pumpkin smoothie's dangerous.
Yes, it's delicious. But one of the things I made for Thanksgiving dinner was cashew pumpkin cheesecake. Oh my gosh, delicious. And it was dairy-free, raw, no dairy, it was raw, no sugar, and no gluten. And it was fantastic. Just like I put them in little muffin cups. So you make your base with, let me think back, with dates and walnuts, and oh yum, that's delicious. I could just eat that out of the blender jar. What are you doing, Dorothy? Eating dates.
Dorothy's got all like pumpkin
Crumbs
stuff on
on
it. Like, Dorothy, pull yourself together.
But then, yeah, it was delicious. For the filling, it was cashews soaked in pumpkin, of course, maple syrup, I can't remember everything, coconut milk, but just a whole lot of deliciousness. Pour that on top of your crust and in the freezer, and oh my, heaven.
So by preparing your own types of homemade cereals, you can avoid all those toxic types of substances.
Yeah, it's unreal as well how many ingredients can be in a cereal box. Crazy.
So if you get a chance, try to make your own. It tastes so much better. Don't you have some more of those cups in the freezer?
I
Bring them out. When Dorothy, so when we always experiment on different foods and such, and when we have a winner, we just keep making it for a few
like
weeks.
the pumpkin chocolate chip muffins.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, those were so good. We made them so many times.
Pumpkin chocolate chip.
Oh, they were delicious.
I just had one actually.
Yeah,
before this.
they're delicious. So here's my cheesecake cups. We don't use saran wrap, so that's why we have some parchment paper on there.
Probably have to lift it up.
But I will show you these delicious cuppies. So I'll just unravel one so you can see here.
I'm so excited.
It's kind of frozen to the side. I guess I can't take one out right now. See, they freeze and then you have to let them thaw a little bit before they come out. So I can't, I wish I could take one out, but I can't. You have to let them sit on the counter for about 10 minutes or so, and then they lift out. But, so there's a layer of the crust, the date and walnut crust, and then we have our pumpkin deliciousness for the cheesecake part. And then on top goes homemade coconut whipped cream, which is only like coconut milk, like the canned coconut milk. When you have the thick part at the top, you take that out, leave the liquid in the can, and then you just stir in some maple syrup and some vanilla. Makes the best coconut whipped cream.
My mouth's watering.
Anyway, those are pumpkin nut cheesecake. Heavenly bites. I don't know what else to say. But we'll share that recipe with you guys in the group.
Yeah. So much pumpkin. There's so many pumpkins going around. If you're not, if you have extra pumpkins, you can actually eat pumpkins. You don't have to carve them and throw them away. Maybe we'll get into more pumpkin.
You should tell them though, quickly, about the pumpkin with the coconut oil in the oven.
Yeah, I don't know what those are called. Grab one of those.
One of these guys?
It's called like a conch or something like that.
Well, this is an acorn squash.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
They're from the same family, but this is what I did. We had a friend one time that brought over so many. They had a pumpkin, and they had just a good year, a good season of growing these type of squash, pumpkins, whatever you want to call them. So I was like, how are we going to eat this?
All these.
So I was like, I just put it in the oven. It's so hard, like it's actually hard. We have really nice knives. We have a couple Cutco knives, and it's still difficult to cut through. So I thought, what am I going to do with this? So I put it in the oven, and of course it got soft. Then I cut the top of it off, and I took the insides out. And I put coconut I put coconut oil in there, then I put a bit of nutmeg. I'm not a huge nutmeg fan, so just a sprinkle of nutmeg, and then quite a bit more cinnamon. And then I put the top back on. I put it back in the oven for about, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes. And then I took the top off, and then we eat it with a spoon.
Out of the shell or whatever you call that.
Yeah, so you just carry this around. You're sitting there, hanging out, whatever you're doing.
And honestly, it's like a dessert. Like it's, right? Because it's sweet and it's got the spices, so it's like pumpkin pie.
So if you get a chance, try that little recipe. It's super delicious.
So good.
And then I think sometimes these are like just ornaments, or we're not sure what to do with them. You can eat them, and there's tons of nutritional value in them.
Yeah.
So a little tidbit for you to take home with you. So that's it. That's all I have. We have our stir fry tips, our Thai kitchen little what do you call it?
Spice.
Little spice, our tool, our product of the week, and then we were talking about pumpkin. So hopefully you guys in the membership are going to enjoy some of our pumpkin recipes. And if you're at home and you got lots of pumpkins going around, try different recipes, because there's so many different benefits from. Nice shirt.
From pumpkins.
I don't know how anyone could look at you with this straight
I wear
face.
this to school.
You do.
Yeah. Oh, I
kids
wish
love it.
I had my headband to show them too. Maybe next time.
In a future video, we're gonna dress up.
Woo!
It's like, we gotta dress up for Halloween. We gotta put on some costumes. So you can look forward to that.
But we'll let you guys go for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you inside the group.
See you next week.